Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and wait, this game is not Hearthstone, no, this game is World of Tanks, and this is a sponsored video. World of Tanks approached me to advertise their game, and I was happy to comply because I'm a total sellout. And in addition to that, I can actually show you that I have played this game a few times, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. I played 9,700 games of this since August 2013. So even though this is a sponsored video, I actually do know this game. And this is one of the more suitable games for many Hearthstone players if you want to also play shooters, because World of Tanks it's a bit of a slower, a more strategic style of shooter, because you drive around in these armored vehicles, and so it's a more strategic shooter overall, less about how fast you are and more about how smart you're able to navigate your way. There is a download link to this game down below in the description, so use that if you're interested in this game. And you can also use a invite code TANKTASTIC to get some additional benefits to get you started. This game has a lot of tanks in it, from the invention of armored vehicles all the way to around 1950s. Nothing too modern, this more old-fashioned style. And the game covers 11 different nations. There's German tanks, there's Soviet tanks, Soviet Union existed back then. There's American tanks, French, British, Chinese, Japanese, Czech, Polish, Swedish and Italian. So if you particularly want to root for a specific nation, you can grab their vehicles and go into battle. Actually, this game kind of comes with different games all in one package, because as you progress through the tiers, so you start from these small and old tanks and then you can purchase your way through and get newer and better vehicles. The vehicles fight against vehicles of the same era, so you don't get to drive a super tank into combat against one of the first tanks in the world. But as you progress through the tiers, the nature of the game changes quite a lot. These first tiers, they're basically a crazy chicken run. Everyone goes everywhere and pew 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 all over the place. And the further you progress, the more slow and strategic and tactical the game becomes. So if you're into that more slower gameplay style, don't be discouraged by what you're going to see in your first games, because it changes from there. To showcase that, let's go play a couple of games where I'll show what it looks like in the low tiers and what it looks like in a little bit further on. Okay, so let's head into battle in our tier 2 vehicle. We are in Mines. One of the more popular maps on the lower tiers. There are lots of maps in this game, and the maps change between tiers a little bit as well, so you don't get to go into all maps. The maps for lower tiers are generally smaller, and when you get higher up the maps become bigger, so there's more gameplay involved. And in these low tier maps I expect people to largely run in like headless chicken and then it's pew pew all over the place. But let's see what's going to happen. Yee-haw, off we go. Don't run into me. Okay, good. Yeah, on this map, that central hill over there, that's an important strategic location. So we are currently racing to try to... Ouch. Don't shoot me, please. I'm on your side. Racing to try to get there. Ah, don't stop there. No. No, 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 no. What's going on here? It's a wild ride. What? My tiny cannon could not penetrate the armor of that vehicle. What do you mean? Oh no, they are coming. They're coming right for us. Not enough of us left here. I need to retreat. Oh no. This one's not going too well. Oh no, one more hit and I'm gone. We're taking a beating in this one. We could not hold the middle. They're coming right for me. I'm trying to keep retreating. Spotting them for other tanks. No! No! Destroyed. When you're destroyed, then you can either choose to leave the battle, and you can go into battle, but with another tank. Your tank is like tied to this battle right now, so you can't fight with the same vehicle, but you can get out of this game and go into another game. Or you can observe other players. You can also do that. Check out what they're doing. So we had a couple of tanks here positioned here, trying to support our efforts there on near the hill. But unfortunately we ultimately failed. And now our final holdout in the corner is going to get overwhelmed soon. Ouch. Yeah, it's 1 against 7. You can see there on the upper part of the screen. There's how many tanks are left on each side, marked by these symbols. They are the different tank types that are being in the game. So there's like light, medium tanks and tank destroyers and light tanks and artillery. And now he's going to be destroyed by that flanking P7. So that was what low tier gameplay looked like. Let's go take a look at more mid tier gameplay. I could take my trusty old Tiger tank with an inexplicably long gun. Every tank in this game, you can upgrade these tanks, and eventually you're going to have very, very long guns, much longer than they ever had in real life, which looks a little bit hilarious. But anyway, let's take the Tiger out for a spin to see what the gameplay looks like in more mid-tier games. Okay, now we're on Cliff. So on the left side there is that alleyway, which is pretty difficult to go through. And then on the right side there's a hilltop where you can get some people trying to scout for you, and then there's a road there by the beach. And then there is a middle path, so quite a few pathways that you can progress through. Different tanks are suited for different environments. I'm not going into that alley. That alley is a death trap. But instead I think I'm going to take the road by the water. I'm now in a heavy tank, in a Tiger, so I can actually withstand some shots, and if I position my tank correctly, I'm able to deflect some of the shots that the opponents are trying to hit me with. The matchmaking in this game typically gives you a 3-tier spread, so I'm currently in a mid-tier tank. You can see here the tanks that are being in this game on both sides. And this is a battle where there are some tier 8 tanks, some tier 7 tanks and some tier 6 tanks. And you also need to adjust your strategy based on what sort of tank you're playing in the current game. So if you're a top tier tank, then you're a little bit stronger than most of the others. So then you can be a little bit more aggressive. Mid tier you play pretty normally, and if you're in the bottom tier and you're a little bit weaker than the average tank, then you need to be a little bit more careful. And try to support your team the best you can. The opponents are not coming to this side. Alright. I will take this road over here. and try to find a good position to shoot them from the side. Let's see if we can do that. So moving over here. I could not get my gun pointed low enough to actually shoot the tank over there, but now I can. Aiming and shooting. And aiming and shooting. Alright. Now the enemy has obviously been alerted to my presence, but they are unable to actually get a shot through there. Now they're behind those rocks, so I can't get a shot on them. Alright. Just trying to support my team from this flank. Oh dear. Oh, they managed to catch me off guard. Behind that bush over there. Managed to weave in a shot to me. I got a hit on that Super Hellcat. It's trying to hide. I miss. Got a hit on that 8 EMX. Got another hit on the Super Hellcat. It's burning. Oh no! We got hit by artillery. And I didn't manage to penetrate the armor of that one. Oh no! I got hit by the artillery again. I really need to withdraw from this position before the artillery is going to... I was a little bit left here in the open. So then the artillery was able to just get a bunch of hits into me. And now I'm pretty low in health, so if they get another hit on me, that will probably be enough to destroy me. Oh dear. I think I need to withdraw at this point. Try to go where that guard tank is. Potentially help them out. Because I am not able to hold this position. It looks like our team is taking a beating now. Yeah, it's just me and the guard left. We won't be able to hold. The guard is also coming in this direction. Oh, there's actually still artillery and a tank destroyer left too. Need to move over here where I can have support from my teammates. So the guard is withdrawing this way. We need to be able to get support from the Rheinmetall Borsig. I'm trying to hide in this bush a little bit. See when the opponents are going to advance. But now this is looking bad, and we don't really have the health to push. For a while there I thought this was going well, but in the end it wasn't. There they come. There they come. Okay. Oh, I don't know where they went. Now I know. Alright, got that one. One down. Many more to go. Too many. That stair is at full health too. So it's going to be really difficult to catch that one. And now they have reached our base. But it's not like I'm in a position to move in from here to support. We have that Borsig over there. Maybe it can shoot them from the hill. It's just that one hit and I'm gone, so my options for moving around are quite limited. I'm most afraid of that stair because it's at full health, so it can easily just come in, let me take a hit, and then shoot me in return. The guard is spotted. From the hilltop. Well, what can I do? I don't have the health. I guess I could try to wiggle my way towards there by the side of this hill. See if that helps any. Can I get anywhere? I can get here. Will this do me any good? Or is the stair still watching and just going to shoot me if I try to climb this hill? We'll find out soon enough. Trying to climb on the hill, trying to be sneaky, hoping no one notices. Alright, I'm able to sneak up. Can we find the remaining opponents? There's the stair. Alright, I found the stair. But their artillery might shoot me in the back now, actually. This might be bad for me. This might not be a good idea. Yeah. The team is saying that I should not push before they take out the artillery. And the team is absolutely correct. If I push in too quickly, the artillery will just shoot me in the back. The Borsig is moving towards taking out the artillery. Borsig found the artillery. So artillery will not have time to shoot me. They're still here? I don't know. There it is. There it is. Now it does not have artillery support anymore. But I can't push in over there. Oh, the 40p comes out. 40p comes out. Need to try to go help the guard against that. There, I got it. I got that one. Good. And there's only the stair left. Okay, okay. I think we can do this. There is the stair. Now it's looking at me. It's coming right for us, isn't it? Maybe it is. And wow! Surrounded and won. Phew! Much slower paced game, this one, than the one on the low tiers. There are multiple different styles to play this game, because there are light tanks that are really fast, they're scouting, then there's heavy tanks like the Tiger that I played, which are the frontline grunts, they are taking the hits right up front. Then there's tank destroyers like this Yak Tiger, so these are a little bit sneaky, then trying to hit the opponent without getting sighted. And then there's also artillery, which is pretty different, in which you just rain destruction from a bow. So let's go take a look at what it looks like on the highest tiers, the slowest paced tiers in this game, and take this tier 9 Jack Tiger into a battle, and this is a tier 10 battle. So now there's a bunch of tanks here that are from the very highest tier available in this game. Many of these tanks didn't actually exist in real life, like the E100, a German tank that was just a blueprint that existed. But Jack Tiger, of course, was an actual tank in history. Alright, let's go. So as you can see, it takes quite a while. It takes 9.6 seconds currently for me to load in another shot. So the higher the tiers, the slower generally the tanks will shoot, and the more accurate you also need to be. Because these tanks, the armoring on them, of course, varies, like in real life. They are trying to put armor in the most vulnerable spots. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to position your tank in a way that your armor protects you as much as possible, and you're trying to shoot the other tanks in positions where their armor does not protect them as much. Let's see how this goes. Yudes is saying that, hey dudes, how about giving me a hand over here? I'll try. I'm working on it. There's an opponent. Yeah, there's just way too much stuff going on over here. This does not look fun at all. Ouch. Just trading shot for shot. Oh noes. I'm out of here. I'm totally out of here. Can I get out of here? I can get out of here. I can get out of here. It's alright, it's alright. I'm out. That was not a good place to be in. Not a good place at all. Yeah, that one's also taking a hit over there. Okay. But the overall battle seems that we actually do want to hold this position and try to move forward from here. Looks like that's what we are trying to do now that there are other tanks here to support me. Can't quite get a hit on that one. Being in a slow and a little bit clumsy tank like this Jack Tiger sometimes is a problem. Alright, we got that one down, that's good. And then we can push, I believe. We also have another push coming from this side, southern flank, so in we go. Trying to climb a hill with a big beast. It's not easy, nor is it fast. Just surround that FB. Now the FB is almost down. I'm not going to make it there before it goes down. So then we move our attention to the valley. Let's see what's going on over there. Slowly. Very, very slowly. I mean, even on high tiers, there are fast tanks. There are really fast tanks too. I just picked a very slow tank. I couldn't get a shot on that. I didn't dare to shoot. I thought I would put one into our own FV if I try. There are enemies. Can I turn my tank to face them? No, not in time. I couldn't get an angle on that. Ouch. And they are pushing to our base. Oh dear. This can still go very, very wrong. Can I get this tank turned? Do I have an angle on that? No, it's behind. It's somewhere behind there. I can't see it. Who knows? This went also well and then it went also wrong. And I'm in a very slow tank, so I needed to anticipate better in this game. If I had anticipated their assault on our base, I should have actually turned around when I was fighting. When I was fighting over here, I should have actually turned around and went this way to meet their assault. Those tanks were smarter than me. They moved there in good time. And they are actually, looks like they are going to be able to save this. Well, you can't be the hero every time. Sometimes you just try to carry your weight, which I didn't do very well in this game. T10, we have 50 TP, which is destroyed from behind. So I know that the EBR is over here. So I must not go into a position where it can just shoot me in the back. But I can shoot that one. And the EBR, it's running, but it has nowhere to go. Alright, not my proudest battle, but... So, overall, World of Tanks looks like this. It's a fun strategic shooter game, completely free to play. Of course there's monetization involved. Let's talk a little bit about monetization, because I know that's something that if you've played Hearthstone, you know that companies want some money from you. So how does World of Tanks do it? Well, you can buy premium vehicles in this game. So there are some vehicles that you can just directly buy with your money, and then you can buy a premium account, and premium account means that you will get a little bit more currency and you will get a little bit more experience from all the battles, so you progress through the tiers faster. At the start it plays really no role, but once you get the tiers from 1 to 10, once you get to around 7, 8, then having a premium account actually helps a ton to advance you further. But I mean, at the point where you get to 7 or 8, you have played the game a lot already, so you pretty much know if you like it. And if you want to spend any money on it, and you don't have to. I have had premium account on times when I have been playing more intensely. Right now I'm on standard account, I don't have the premium account right now, and I'm still able to play, of course, just fine. So if this game looks like something that interests you, then down below in the description is a download link. Please use that link so that Wargaming will know that you came from this video. And also use the code TANKTASTIC to get a couple of freebies to better get you started. That code is for new accounts only. So that concludes this review. If you're looking for some shooter action amidst all the Hearthstoning, then this is a pretty nice alternative. A little bit slower paced, more tactical, more strategic, less twitchy maybe than many of the other alternatives on the market.